Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video I show you my recipe for Van oil. This spell oil can be used to change your luck, for success in business and romance, and for many other magical workings. Van oil belongs in any spell for bringing about positive change. Let's do some magical crafting. Spell oils or conjure oils are used in witchcraft, conjure, and root work. Their uses are as varied as the people who make them. Van oil is traditionally used for changing your luck and gaining success in love and business. But there are many other uses you can put it to, and intentions that you can mix into your own bottle of Van oil. Before I talk about each ingredient and what it adds to the oil, please know that this is my personal Van oil blend. You can find many recipes for this oil, and the ingredients will vary slightly. You should incorporate the ingredients that you have on hand and that provide the effects that you want in your oil. As always, my tutorials should only be a starting point for you to develop your own craft. Use what feels right for you and what you have access to. There's no need to buy expensive herbs or spices unless you want to. I've created a Book of Shadows page for this spell oil recipe. It explains the magical correspondences of each ingredient and gives some suggestions for how to use the oil in your magical workings. If you'd like to download a PDF of this grimoire page, you can visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below the video. The recipe for Van oil came from Northern Africa to New Orleans. The main ingredient of Van oil is vervain, also known as verbena. Vervain, pronounced with a Southern Creole dialect, sounded like Van, and so the oil got its name. Generally speaking, traditional Van oil is going to smell somewhat grassy and citrusy. I'm using a lot of lemony and grassy herbs here, but feel free to focus on just one or two of these. I went a little overboard in my blend. I also like to add rose petals and vanilla to add a floral and musky element to my oil. I'm starting with lemon balm leaves. A member of the mint family, lemon balm is often used in spells and rituals related to love, fertility, and happiness. It's also used to attract prosperity and abundance. The herb has protective qualities and is used in spells for protection and banishing negative energy. I'm adding rose petals next. Red rose petals are used in spells to attract love, enhance beauty, promote harmony, and provide protection. Before I continue adding more ingredients to this recipe, a quick word from this video's sponsor. This video is brought to you by my patrons. The Magical Crafting Patreon is a space where you can support my work and this channel. There are so many reasons to join. Patreon is where I share the monthly community sigil artwork and post notifications for all of my video content so you never miss an upload. Each month I post reminders and links for my art live stream, my crafting live stream, and my monthly Plan With Me live stream, so you never miss a chance to hang out and craft with me. You can participate in polls and give feedback about what you'd like to see on the channel, and there are lots of rewards every month. Each month I create and share a printable monthly mood board and digital wallpapers for your phone and tablet. I post a set of 4 printable planner sticker pages with a new monthly color scheme and theme. And I share a printable Book of Shadows page for my patrons. And all of my patrons have access to the large library of my earlier pages as well. In the higher tiers, you can become a pen pal or sigil spellbag patron, and a new reward tier is in the works and coming soon. There are so many reasons to join my Patreon community. I hope you'll visit at the link below the video. Next is vervain or verbena. This herb is used in magic for purification, protection, and love. It's also considered a luck-bringing herb and a money-drawing plant. I'm also adding vanilla for its calming scent and properties. Vanilla will also attract good fortune and promote a happy home. I started with some vanilla essential oil, and I also added a whole vanilla bean pod into the bottle. Two other options you can use are vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract. I'm adding vetiver essential oil for good luck and for dominance. This herb is said to help you win in court or at the gaming tables. It also repels negative energy. Vetiver is a powerful, dominant addition to the oil, and after vervain, I think of this ingredient as the second most important element in Van Van oil to change your luck. Another lemony and grassy herbal scent is Palmarosa essential oil. In fact, it's from the lemongrass family. Palmarosa will raise the energy of the spell oil and draw good fortune. This essential oil will give the oil and my magical intentions a boost. I'm also adding citronella essential oil. Citronella is also known as lemongrass, a plant which will open up opportunities and draw love and luck. Once you have added all your dry ingredients as well as your essential oils, it's time to add the main carrier oil. I'm using sweet almond oil as my carrier oil to draw prosperity. You can use any carrier oil you have on hand. Once the bottle is full, allow the herbs to steep inside for 3 or 4 weeks, shaking occasionally to mix them. Once the oil has steeped sufficiently, you can strain the herbs out of the oil using a cheesecloth lined strainer if that's your preference. I like to leave my herbs in the oil. Keep the bottle tightly closed and store it in a cool place. This way it can last from a year up to 18 months. There are many ways to use Van Van oil. It can be used to anoint candles, mojo bags, lodestones, and other amulets, as well as in floor washes. It's often used to craft charms for gambling luck. As long as you're not allergic to any of the ingredients, a few drops can be added to your bath water, or wear a drop or two behind the ears when you need good luck or for your luck to change. This can be especially useful before entering crowded or potentially stressful environments. Incorporate Van Van oil into spells and rituals designed to attract luck and prosperity. You can anoint money, bank statements, or job applications with the oil to imbue them with positive energy and increase your chances of success.